been touching on the Rez storyline, extremely experienced, more time than Get Right and Forest in the NIP jersey. Then on the other side, Stare as a newer name now with the big boys, obviously the heroic core, wearing the Astralis mauve as we head in towards A. Top pop and a great shot from Torsen.
Couldn't get better than that to start you off on your CT campaign on Nuke. Now, bomb's been spotted and down the vents. Cadian gets away with that, and CTR gets one chance. One shot, one opportunity to catch this player on the cross. He actually removes Yabi, the bodyguard gone. And Torsen spotted. A little bit of timing here for Stare to work with, but that's been remedied by a quick swing out Zaiwu. Slend on that red box. So a two-man discrepancy, and Cadian last seen lower.
Yeah, so this round will have to settle in. GamerLegion just need to make sure that they're plugging the gaps, and you don't want to be committed to fights. You just want to play for information and then be able to play off your teammate. Slend.
Ooh, a chance.
Yeah, just gets peppered up and even steps back for the duel. As he has the pistol advantage, Device drops off Silo and goes to join Stare in Yard. They need to get across Secret to help that out of Cadian.
And that's what Slend is responsible for as it stands. Rez spotted. Does he assume that that's ZTR? Little does he know, he's pushed up clock and there could be a free frag to the side of the head if you overlook it. Oh, it's a messy finish. Cadian's still alive, trying to retreat. Another bullet finds him. He's working with just 8 HP, but they have regrouped. 35 seconds, and just as Device arrives, he's removed. CTR nails it, and this pistol is looking great for a CT start.
I think Cadian also heard the player drop down vent, went back up, so knowing if you were to try and return towards the upper site, you're going to have a real tough time. This one should be swept under the rug in a moment. Stare grabs one, so kicking up a fast as Cadian has gone back up Secret, and with 15 seconds left, Torsen, the man who opened the round, was hoping to close it, but the trade is there. PR will confirm it, and the pistol round start for GamerLegion. Now, Twitch chat has informed me that I said Glaive twice when I was reading out the legendary Astralis roster.
I heard that.
So what I meant to say was Glaive, Device, Dupree, Magisk, and Zipex, of course, the clutch minister. Over there is the assistant coach at Mal's now, no longer in the server, but definitely playing a big role. So sorry, and thank you for everybody in Twitch chat for letting me know the mistake that I had made. Now we know Ash has been chirping with a bit of the smack talk over the fence. We'll see if Astralis want to oblige. At least they're going to follow him with a force by no plant, but they'll still shove.
Yeah, Cadian no stranger to chirping.
That's true.
We might get some of that as this series continues. Of course, I mean, there is a lot at stake here. Elimination for the loser. Torsen makes no secret of that quick vent descent to start. Looks like it could be top Poppy. And Yabi, ahead of the pack, that was okay. Traded. Stare from belated, gets the Deagle headshot. And now a messy spray, he's got no bullets. Oh, GamerLegion, yes, a strong start, but a very messy second round. And it all falls onto the shoulders of Torsen. Way too much work to be done here. Sure, he knows about that lobby player, might be able to isolate a duel, but it's being held and nails it. Device. Very quick conversion, quickly rectifying the absent pistol. They'll take second round force.
That's crazy, they're able to pull that one off. So Stan and Stare with the kills coming out of Heart with the key pieces.
Sheesh.
And I thought that Torsen would have had a chance if he was offered more kills after the initial denial of the plant. Because in that chaos, you could isolate fights because everyone's desperate to trade. Here, if players just started fighting him, or if he stayed in the open, maybe, just maybe, there could have been an opportunity. But that's a great way to clear the ledger for the Danes. They'll be the ones to carry through some of those M4s, get some upgrades into AKs, and GamerLegion the ones with the miserable force with 1400.
Yeah, forced by wars, okay. I'm intrigued to see if this lobby crunch is anticipated. A UMP enjoyer, Torsen. High armor pen. Slow rate of fire.
See if it even comes into play on these type of rounds when you know that up against the pistols. You want to avoid a lobby crunch initially and then, well, yeah, take the rifles outside to use them at range. Biggest thing you'd have to worry about is a Slend scout, but as he sounds off with the Deagle, there through the smoke, gets absolutely pipped.
That's a 6-shot to hit.
Just still spamming.
Yeah, they're closing the gap on him though, and he's well aware that that's a possibility. Cadian's even already mantling up. Now that is held. Ooh, at this range, you know, I put the sidearm in a pretty good stead to do something with this. ZTR's going to play it passive on the corner. Cadian on the railing. So his pre-aim is not going to be for the head. It's going to have to be a quick one from ZTR. Nice info from Cadian. Good, well handled. So back to the 4-on-4, and even keel. Of course, heavy advantage. Astralis in the weaponry department. Bomb on the back of Device and pivoting to stay in and claim this yard for themselves.
I think one of the keys, as long as Stan doesn't go down, is if they do want to head through main, you can get the smoke from Yabi towards Squeaky, or Cadian can throw one out as well. So they're able to just focus fire in towards A.
Yeah, and of course still paranoid about that heaven kill. They are just grouped up though, this kind of death ball. It's going to be a two-man setup. Torsen hoping to be Able to catch a little bit of a swing out from this hut position. Doesn't finish off the job, but his teammate will. Rez gets 2. And Cadian's half HP. That's a recommit from Rez that may come back to haunt them here. Yeah, Device has done a lot, but still 1v1. Can PR step up? Oh, he can! That's massive! GamerLegion steal it back. The Forced by Wars, and it's PR who holds his nerve.
Forced by Wars, that's the key right there. No one with consecutive rounds, 3 rounds deep. We'll see now with Astralis forcing back how long this can continue. But this all started with Slen, just a blind shot through the smoke. PR, 17 years of age, from Mouse NXT, scouted by Ash, joins the new look GamerLegion, and he looks comfortable. This is his first proper LAN.
I haven't seen any sort of like kind of jitters.
No wobbles. But I think the expectation being low, and that's not to discredit them. GamerLegion aren't a household name organization. Ash just keeps doing it with lesser pieces, quote unquote.
Oh. Yeah, ZTR's under a lot of trouble. They're pushing that, they're pushing that. Yabi does well. An important trade from Slend. The rest of his teammates isolated behind that incendiary. Didn't disrespect it in the same way he did. Yabi's definitely looking like the W key is extra heavy today.
And ZTR had a really tough time on Nuke against Mongols. That was a qualification match for the playoffs. Mongols were heavy favorites in that one, but ZTR only managed 6 kills on their map choice. And as the ramp defender, as an in-game leader, you're removed from the play, and if they do come your way, you either need to get 1 or survive, and ZTR not able to do that.
Would you say it's irregular for an IGL to take ramp?
Just trying to think through how many times you would see an in-game leader at ramp. When you think about Vitality, no. Apex plays a rotating position.
Days, no. Karrigan's not ramp.
No, right. So it's a boring spot.
Yeah, and it's also
not.
But there's a lot of responsibility on that.
Precisely.
Spot. Kind of feel like you put that on someone that can just focus on their crosshair. You know, like Bit. 4NRV. Okay, well, Device has been caught by Rez in lobby. Now, he was supposed to be the lurk, the late piece. Losing that early, but losing
time's the issue.
And they're pivoting into you. Rez, what can you do with this FAMAS? He shakes the aim. It was a smoke. You thought it might have been a flash, and Slen doesn't have the HP for this. Unless it's such a crazy walk through the smoke. They're not overlooking him. They have not looked. Wow, cover from Stown. Important from Astralis. And you want to talk about Forced by Wars? It's happened again. Unless PR wants to keep this AK into the next, or does he search?
He should save. He really should save, because again, GamerLegion are going to find themselves in the same position with only 1,400 as the loss bonus. So when we're just within these early stages of a match, any rifle that you can have to go again is well worth it. If it was a 1v2, maybe we could justify having a look a little bit more so. And the fact that they turn it into a number advantage for a moment, it was good work after ZTR goes down with nothing. But it's this one right here from Stown, ready for the smoke push. So aware of the tricky games that GamerLegion might want to be playing, tying things up again, 2-2. And the bigger issue of this is, at one point, someone will win consecutive rounds.
At some point.
And once that happens, it'll be a delayed start to your game plan. This is scrappy Counter-Strike, right? This is not full nades, full utility. It's much harder from a coaching perspective to... What you prepped your team for was rifle rounds. Of course, you're going to be able to chip in and help them out with how these rounds can unfold, but this is where the individuals making multi-kill moments are the difference makers, because things are outside of the box. So for Astralis, again, hefty with the rifles, all 5. We've got M4s in the mix. And then GamerLegion back into the pistols with that save PR AK. So keep your eyes on PR. He might have to be the difference maker.
Interesting variation of the smoke wall thrown out by Cadian. Device well aware of the potential for some aggressions, and he actually heard the sound cue. Ooh, some opportunities here for Device. He's not playing scared whatsoever. Maybe they overlooked Torsen? They do. Walk into his crosshair, and only the one. Smoke to block. ZTR feels like there's a whole lot coming his way. You'd be right to think so. They were considering a smoke break. Oh, right on the toes. Money. Oops.
Oh. All right, well, no one saw that, ZTR. Don't you worry. Heading back towards Yard. Stairs been able to get himself on the reverse side of the main. And I feel like Rez is going to peek his head up.
He has, but gets away with it.
But that can inform PR to stay top heaven or outside from potentially Zy. Oh, I thought help Yard. No.
Go ramp early, like cheat the rotation.
And they will just have to gamble at this point, won't they? ZTR, he could head over and assist as well, but PR back up the heavens.
Indecision.
Yeah, well, I suppose it tells you that GamerLegion don't know where Astralis are about to finish.
Oh, this is an unenviable task for Rez, and actually hits the headshot, body shot converted, and more damage chips away at Katie, and that's all of their nades, and the bomb really could have been the difference maker. Yabi's got ZTR. And we've seen this before from PR.
Well, he should save again. Oh, they're coming into the side.
Yeah, and he does hit the first.
Ollie missed. He can go back.
Only 8 seconds, so yeah, top plant.
Cadian's low.
There is definitely grounds for a PR 1 versus 3 hit. Through the smoke though, and oof, good hold from Cadian. Doesn't play scared. Astralis have bucked the trend, and no save from that AK-47, so it's going to be Astralis and on T-side Nuke no less, who have a bit of a runway now to get a comfortable cushion to sit upon.
Yeah, broken open that dam, so at this point GamerLegion should be taking themselves a save, playing with the loss bonus of 2,400 coming into the next and being able to get out a bye.
Solid attempt from Rez, huh? If he finishes off Cadian, different round.
Exactly, and it looks scrappy from Cadian, under pressure in that moment. PR, if he had known that that molly wasn't going to detonate, he would have stuck around and been able to take some jewels. Straight down the vent for Stout.
Frustrating for an eco, just knowing that there's already that lower sight lost. And it's Slen's USP that's going to be trying to track down the Mach 10.
It's been a couple of moments for Astralis where they're really well handling these slips, right? Okay, we do this play and we're knowing that they're going to try and take a timing to flank us, but they have someone there to cover. And speaking of flank, ZTR, your bottom has been spotted and spanked by Stout.
Oh, yeah, never mind. My minimap's bugged. I've got 2 Slens on the minimap.
Just hit a...
There we
go. I did that as well. I had so many X's everywhere, and it's like, yeah, just got to hit the old R. Alt R, not old R. Alter sounds like Alter.
Alter.
German. Wow, we did so much. All right, everybody. Well, let's settle into this one. We do have Mirage coming up next, and then Inferno as the third and deciding map if we need to get there. And what we can do is we can recount the runs of both of these teams.
Liquid Spirit kicking off as well. Very intrigued to see if Liquid can put up a fight against Spirit. Na'Vi, an incredible win. Was that that's just their second win in the last however long?
I think it was saying like 7 matches played.
Yeah.
Or maybe that was the 8.
I think it was the 8.
6-2.
Yeah, that's their second out of the 8.
And that's one just to get them a spot in the Spodek. If they face again in the arena, that one's going to matter a whole lot more. But turning our attention back to GamerLegion's run, they started off in stage 1 with a victory over Saw 2-0, took on Pain, got revenge from Bounty, defeated them 2-0 as well, and then moved into stage 2 against Mouse with the stand-in situation.
Okay, I'm still waiting for like a result that convinces me they can trifle with an Astralis.
Yeah, they took down Mouse with a stand-in 2-0.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Mongols 2-0. So I think the Mouse series is, and Pain to some degree, even though Pain looked a little bit out of sorts compared to what we were expecting, especially with their opening match against Virtus Pro. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But I think the Mouse game should show that they do have that range, and returning to the conversation we started as we first came into this matchup, is it's maps that Ash and his current roster are comfortable with. They have reps, officials on these.
Spoke to Rugger this morning in the elevator. He said, "Are you casting our game?" I said, "I think so." He said, "Interesting."
What does that mean?
Exactly. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
He's in your head. He's playing mind games with you.
What does interesting mean, Rugger? I think Astralis are playing great, Chad. I think they're really good. I think their coach is making a big difference.
Now you listen. You think he's going to listen back?
I hope so. Yeah, he watches it on mute. We never know. Guns are out. GamerLegion.
They're going to try and exploit ZTR.
Yeah,
and I would too. This would be my game plan.
Right.
It's bullying,
Bullying, for sure. Cyberbullying.
It's not illegal. Just frowned upon.
He's got help. The cavalry arrives, and ZTR is looking flustered, does well to get his first. And now Torsen could be overlooked. They've got the bodies here. Yabi overlooks the position completely, walking through the smoke. Towson collects and keeps that man advantage. Slen could catch another here. Hits it, nails it, stare on the retreat. Oh, not far off on the spam to device. Okay, well handled by GamerLegion. I think ZTR maybe had that premonition, or whoever the call came from. It does result in a very nice 2-man advantage.
ZTR didn't call his big brothers, he kind of called his little brothers.
Yeah.
Because I think he's older.
But his little brothers...
No, ninjutsu.
Yeah, or have assault rifles.
Now, we'll never know which is more effective, but Cadian trying to make this round a little bit more interesting. 40 seconds, Device is going to catch this. 2v2 now.
Oh gosh, this could be a really nasty one to let go for GamerLegion. Slend and Torsen last seen. Wrap. Oh, and you go looking for him. Slend obliges, can't believe his luck. And just like that, the round falls apart. The bomb lost. It made it too difficult to go anywhere else with the time available. Yabi pushing through that smoke, and that's just a product of those little brothers rotating in, being there in the right time for that ramp test.
Well, this is some information to work with if you are Rugger and Cadian, is the fact that they bolstered ramp so quickly when we showed presence. They drew 2 bodies over to assist that of ZTR. So do we go again thinking that, hey, if we show this presence, they want to draw the rotation? This is the mind games now. Do they want to draw the rotation, or will we no longer need to rotate because we think it's a fake? Right now, you're going to have that layer of ramp pressure, but never mind. It's a top down play. He's out.
Oh, he's very fast about this, but good at aim from Rez. He actually just double bursts him to the face, mid-range. Now a pivot. A lot of bullets being unloaded out that squeaky door, smoke to block, and they find themselves in lobby without a player.
Well, the plan was to do a top execute, and they have been stalled. So right now, they're going to need to regather and retool. They still have a couple of smokes to work with, so they could head back towards Yard and try and get themselves a bridge towards Warehouse or Secret.
Out of interest, just more kind of Counter-Strike general, who calls those cancels? Can it be anyone? Is anyone just like, was it always a protocol, like if we don't get anything, conference down?
I think it depends on how badly blocked you are elsewhere.
Right.
Right? If Stown going in and he was so far ahead of everybody else that the trade potential wasn't there.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a chance here for Torsen. If he pushes this smoke, which he's kind of walking through, considering it. Ooh, Warehouse becomes a vulnerability. Device has got a real opportunity here if Slend overlooks this potential slip. There is a player in credit. Torsen's going to be spotted here. And a quick one tap to the back of their head. Slend misses his chance on the rebuttal. Makes it a 4v4. 30 seconds though, Chad. I'm a little hesitant that Astralis, they need to make a decision. They need to find the hit. Slend does finish off Device, so that's going to relieve a lot of pressure. Even more so now, PR's patience rewarded, and one by one, they're just picked apart. Bomb could go down. In fact, it will. No one there to disrupt that. Cadian.
We've all seen a Cadian clutch.
Yeah, yeah. He only likes to win them when they look impossible, so this one looked a bit too realistic.
Go, boys. Let's go, boys.
What are you going to say, Ash?
No, he's not chirping just yet.
Talking about the financial situation. Torsen reminding them that they did plant the bomb, so an extra 600 schmackaroos coming into the back pocket of each Astralis member. So an important plant for Cadian. It will facilitate at least 4 rifles, and then we could look towards Galil's. Stair's gone into a Deagle. Does Rugger want to take a tactical timeout to discuss their options? Mac 10 for Yabi, 3 AK-47, so still a pretty hefty one for Astralis. Tech, I can see Slend in spawn not moving. I think I was quicker on that than everybody else.
Yeah, you win.
I was quicker than the players.
They worked it out.
He wasn't moving. All right, well, this would be a great time to let everybody know that you've got plenty of things to throw on your screen right here, right now. You could head over to the mainstream. That's with Jason and Dinko bringing you the action of Liquid versus Spirit, twitch.tv/ESLCS, or you could go over to Faceit Watch and you could pick your POVs. I'd have Donk and Nerds, and I wouldn't have anybody else because those two clashing is going to be a fun affair.
Actually,
Nuke does too, and Ancient.
I'd put Ultimate on there looking at the first 7 rounds.
Okay.
I think I'd be watching Ultimate as well. Looks like he's doing things and stuff.
Roland from Poland wanting to stay here because he's the last Polish player. I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm almost positive because Taz is out.
Snacks
he was the
is
coach.
out.
Snacks is out. Vince.
Diha doesn't do anything anymore.
Wait, no, Diha was Diha in Monty?
Monty.
He might be in Monty. Let me have a look. And there is a Polish representative other than a player still floating about. That is Neo, the coach of FaZe.
Okay.
Now they'll need to take down Eternal Fire.
That's a do or die match.
Yes, indeed, for the 5th spot. And then the last match of the day on the mainstream will be the winner of this versus the winner of Liquid versus Spirit for the 6th and final spot in the Spodek for IEM Katowice 2025. Not many events can say that they have a history of over 10 years. It's kind of crazy to think about. 10 years is a big chunk of time.
Yeah.
I've been coming here since 2014. And there's something special about events with a history, right? That's the legacy, and then that legacy is what enforces the prestige. It's what everybody wants to win because the greats that have come before have done it right here.
Absolutely. There must be visitors as well, you know, that have been coming for 10 years.
That's curious.
And have seen all of those trophy lifts.
I wonder the bloke in Oh My Ramen.
Yeah.
So the chef in Oh My Ramen, he's a Counter-Strike fan. We don't know his name, but he's a chef over at Oh My Ramen.
Maybe I'll go and ask his name when I get my
That would be nice.
dinner. Yeah.
He gave us a discount. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have said that.
Oh, just not.
It's not live. We'll get that removed.
Yep. Scrap that one.
Yeah, he's going to be in the Spodek on the weekend, and I'm trying to work out how old do you reckon he is? Probably early 20s.
24.
20. So I wonder how long he's been going to the Spodek to watch Counter-Strike.
Wait, that would mean he was his first time was 14.
Exactly.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying.
10 years is a long time.
It is a very long time.
Sir.
Especially when most of our viewers at home are 16. They were 6.
PR was 7 when VP and that lot were doing their thing.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. All right, apparently we have simultaneous tech pauses on both games. That feels like it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying I believe in UFOs, but I definitely believe in UAPs.
Unidentified aerial
phenomenon.
The P is silent. And if you aim it just right, you too can have silent P.
I want to be loud and proud about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can do that, definitely. Sounds like a racehorse.
Plus, off the porcelain anyway, it's always going to make a sound cue.
Yeah, sound cue. Just gamer coded it all the time.
If people right now in Twitch chat have any questions... Oh, wait, fist bump's coming in. Sorry, guys, next technical timeout.
That was a bit of a tease, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
But for those perhaps uninitiated, the tech pause means the players can't communicate, so you sit there in silence for a minute or two and can be disruptive to the flow of your momentum. We'll see if that affects us, as we have just witnessed. If you just missed it, GamerLegion stringing 2 defensive rounds together, and Astralis now left with a couple of sacrifices. We got a Deagle for Stare and just the Mac-10 for Yabi, prioritizing utility over perhaps an armored Galil. Yard is the focus. Device and Yabi tasked with containing the lobby.
It's interesting. Torsten, the outside rifler, isn't even fighting. He's just gone straight down the vent. So they know that they're giving up this space. So they're well aware that the secret drop is possible. Torsten...
Has he got blocked? He's got incendiary. Ooh. Smoked for now.
I feel like there was the go. If it was a fake to show presence, they've definitely done that. 2 players... considered it. There was a secondary dropping into the vent that we heard. But again, it could just be the mind games.
It is. Torsten does not have assistance. Well timed on the incendiary. However, the T1 does last longer. Doesn't seem to play into this particular exchange. Slend is there to catch the exit.
Oh, this is really tough for Astralis.
Oh, Slend does give it up. Is he just going to reformat?
It's because ZTR rotated down towards B, so Slend has to pick up ramp, so there's a massive gap. This is what happened against Mongols as well for GamerLegion. They made a lot of these rotations that based off assumptions. Sure, they have some information, but it's not the full picture.
Yeah, no, not at all. And now PR from the hut is blind, spotted, and surely a dead man. Good catch from Stound. Rez needs to deliver here, and he has. Late to react with Stare. Device left alone in the clutch, and Rez puts him down. A triple kill out of Rez. Ash happy.
Easy peasy for our easy. And considering they felt like they were out of position, Astralis went and offered themselves up into a tough side to take. So they get the opener, but then Rez and Slend just shut things down. Rotation not even required, just between the 2 of them. Astralis are a team, an organization, trying to get themselves towards the top of Counter-Strike once more. And I think for the trio of Yabi, Stound, and Cadian, for them, it's not unusual to be seen as villains, to be seen as the bad guys. The fact that the 3 of them are back together is crazy within itself. That's a whole soap opera style storyline.
I think it's interesting.
But then we have the Device Rez NIP overlap. Someone should really make a TV show out of this.
I hadn't even considered the NIP overlap. Rez probably felt like he got hung out to dry a bit by Devet.
And they were bros.
Yeah. Oh, that's a gift. That is a lovely find. He's taken down Rez. Admittedly, that's still a mountain to climb, and you're barefooted, and you lost your backpack.
Trying to work out how climbing this mountain could get easier in that situation, and apparently it won't. It's icy and you're slipping. PR gets a double. They get a triple, as it is. Slend and Torsen to finish off the final two, 6-4.
Yeah, respectable.
4 rounds on the T half for Astralis is decent, but they would be looking for a few more considering how this game started. We had the Force Spy Wars back and forth before the Danes were the first to break serve and get consecutive. I always like seeing these new players, especially your PRs of the world is the prime example in an event like this. First land, Katowice, something that he would have been watching throughout the years, dreaming of playing at. You come in and you're used to playing online Counter-Strike against, strong names. You're playing Tier 2, Tier 3 CS. The hardest part is adjusting to the LAN environment. How's my seat? How's the table? That's what a veteran like Rez is able to provide. A bit more comfort in those scenarios. Hey, you're having a bit of an issue with your monitor, he can, quickly come over and assist with that. But when you're a player who comes in and you don't have heartbreaking moments in close matches of CS where you've made a mistake, there's been that doubt that's crept in and you haven't been able to close your eyes as you're getting on the plane to fly home as you just missed out on a playoff or you just could have taken down this strong team. That fear hasn't been bred into him just yet. So for PR, you look at him play and he just plays with confidence.
A crucial component to Counter-Strike, and yeah, one that I really like the articulation of just how that can be bred into you, built up over time.
It's either a scar or it's a wound that never closes.
Oh, Stare exposed, but nothing more than a sound cue given to Torsen. And if he walks into this is a very heavily favored Stare fight. Stare on the top of the stairs. Gets an opening. Oh, he's done very well. Informs the rotation. ZTR does take down Yabi. Cadian opens us back into a man advantage for Astralis. Immediate trade.
Slen's going to push after the flames fade. So he's got one pinned.
Who is that? That's a dead man.
Oh!
No, it's not! No, it's not! A nasty miss.
Well, this would be the classic heroic call would be very reactive. But right now, they're not just hitting pedal to the metal. It's down up heaven. They can put this round together. And there's a freebie from the heavens. Slen sent to hell, and they can just waltz on in towards A. So this will be the 5th for the Danes, unless Rez and PR can pull off a massive retake.
I don't even see a way in which that goes down. I mean, PR has an opportunity here to take down Stown, but even then, Cadian holding this intermittently, and now he's dead too. They
Smoke for the bomb.
Smoke. Yeah, this is taking shape. Device and Stare. And there goes PR. A chance, not a bad one. Not a bad attempt there, all things considered from GamerLegion. The 2v4 does get whittled down into that 2v2. We'll get into that final round of our first map's first half. And for Astralis, I'm sure that 5-round haul already feels pretty good.
Yeah. So that's the bar. So it's been met and also set. GamerLegion is going to flick on over after the halftime break to show what they've got on their T half. And PR didn't get a gun. He's had to just go back to spawn. There was an M4 for him. So we'll be late. That's not great for a top holder. You never want to be late to lock down the A site. Still will have support getting across this time. Lobby push through hut and ramp.
Oh, wow. That unfortunate timing on the fade of the smoke there from Yabi. Didn't read that perfectly. Great catch. CTR and Torsen was with him. Rez is on silo with an MP9, Chad.
Not the weapon for the job, really, is it?
It hasn't gone well. Oh, no. Oh, Slen. Couple of nasty misses here. And now he's flashed. Stown progressing towards that hell position. Nades landing on him. Bullets. He's under so much scrutiny. He's begging for assistance. He knows they're coming for him. Posts up but can't hit it. Horrible round for Slend. Still recoverable. PR does manage to eliminate another threat, but Device is the next victim of Torsen.
Oh, he's got the bomb again, and right now an open bomb site. Cadian, you had a 1-on-4 attempt. Let's go with a 1v3.
This one looks winnable.
Oh, ZTR's beat you down here.
Nice. First bullet accuracy, Arcadia. What?
Doesn't have too much time for silly business.
This feels like silly business. He's just bought enough time for both of them to have gotten way closer to the site. Now he nades and tries to isolate the duel. Knows Torsen can likely be here, and now he's going to overlook him completely. That was perhaps overcooking the booch a little. 7-5. GamerLegion have the edge. CT side, though, the bar set by Astralis. Astralis now to defend on our first map of this series. It's rough out here in that lower bracket. Both teams have conceded a series and find themselves here. It's a battle for survival. Certainly not qualification to those playoffs. But we're getting ourselves situated into our second half. Astralis with 5 to work with on their attack. A T-pistol from GamerLegion would certainly maybe move the odds further in their favor. Astralis currently having the edge from the bookies. We're going yard with P250s. We've seen that one before.
We're just starting to warm into things. We're going to wrap around heaven. They're going to jump off and try and waterfall over in Yabi's direction. He's been having a tough time on the T half.
Yeah, Yabi's relaying all of this information. He's heard the glass broke, multiple pairs of footsteps. Feels pretty solid in the setup, but it could be rustled if they clear Cadian and he gets nothing. Wow, okay, yeah, not bad. Yabi still contributes a double from the heavens. An advantage, Device low, Rez, ooh, Down misses his first opportunity, and so the round will slow down for a moment. Nah, never mind, ZTR down, quick click. Yabi trying to clear him out. Nice silent descent here. This is going to be under expected here. I think PR's a dead man. Yabi doesn't want to mess this up. Yeah, stabilizes and ensures that one bullet headshot. Nice work from Astralis, well handled. It's just Yabi and Down.
It's that combination, the ones that Astralis signed to bring them back to the former glory days.
You should work out a way to combine their names. Like,
I think Device.
Down.
I think Device worked out a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Now, all still mates.
Of course.
But good for Yabi. He was getting frustrated a little bit in that first half. Late piece in lobby, getting isolated and pushed in certain scenarios. But, right, this is one of the things that I wish that we still had, like old school days of Counter-Strike, the scoreboard being split. So once you finish the first half, everybody's score gets wiped, right? It would just be 0-0 again because it doesn't really fairly tell the picture. There's maps where it is easier to start on the CT or T side and you're expected to get more kills. So also positionally based as well, what the tone of the game. Numbers like bikinis, Alex always says. We're heading down to Bikini Bottom right now.
Oh, yeah? Who's going to be the star?
Device, probably. GamerLegion about to be the bullet sponge.
Bring back Bob. That's not Bob from Face It.
Can you do the Gary noise? Pretty good.
Thanks.
If anyone is not familiar with SpongeBob SquarePants, he has a pet snail.
Come on, Chad. SpongeBob isn't old people things, is it?
Yeah, it is now. When do you think SpongeBob first came out?
I think it's still pumping out episodes to this day.
I bet it is.
That's where Squirrel Girl's from, right?
She
The
has a
astronaut
name.
lady? Sandy. Is it?
Yes.
We got a little sneak peek of the...
May 1st, 1999. The first SpongeBob SquarePants episode.
It's still going, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It is, yeah.
But 1999.
1999.
Where were you in 1999?
At home, probably. Playing with my action figures.
Our producer was 2 years old.
Oh, now I'm older.
Feel old yet?
Oh, yeah. It's coming every day.
All right, well, Astralis get a bonus round. They've had the...
Oh, missed smokes or disrupted smokes?
We'll call them disrupted.
Yeah, but that's actually a valuable asset. Taking ramp control. Unfortunately, they've lost Torson on Yard. It was Device that's cleared it out, and I think Stound's even investigating behind those smokes to confirm nothing else is present. Device aware of this potential ramp slip. Oh, he gets caught on his move forward. Still gets another one. So big round out of Device.
And we've just been reminded.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's a big kill. That's a really big kill because there's 2 players lower.
Yeah, but Stound's rotation, this is massive. They will not be expecting this.
No way.
How could you possibly be ready for this?
You couldn't.
The thing now, the flank for Stound is more predicted. This angle, yeah, it might not be looked at, but because they've rescinded and they're heading down towards B.
I feel like the setup is so good, though, here for Astralis.
Kaden gets one. It's great for Yabi.
He sees the shadow, right? I think there's a shadow advantage. I don't know if Kaden can know he's crouched.
A bit low.
Oh, wow. Lovely work. Important.
You're not ready for this.
You're not ready for Yabi. It's good positioning, good rotations here from Astralis. It should lead to a conversion of this 2-on-2. Rez is already punching the code, and PR's looking at a lot of things. PR, wow, quick adjustment, really quick. And the bomb now planted. It's down on the reload, dips out. Raised in a barn. PR makes sure that door is closed. 13 bullets, 2 targets, one above him as well. Different elevations makes it even more difficult for Stound. And that one, Rez is not scared. He brings the fight to him, jumps up on top, and immediately Ash starts with a bit of praise for PR.
100%. It's the 2 new boys in the GamerLegion jersey. Ash scouted these 2 to be the aggressive elements, replacing Flammus, who was the only one who had the natural intuition to go forward in the previous roster. He didn't want to find himself in similar situations that GamerLegion had in the past. That's why Volt unfortunately got benched. He's a big fan of Volt, but needed aggro players, and PR and Rez fit the bill.
That was quick reactions. Like, he's not looking at dark. He's not thinking about dark peripheral vision. Catches it, headshot. Really, really impressive.
Well, that was a bonus round for Astralis. They're able to get the rifles back, but it's util that they're light on, so they're going to have to operate with the rifles forward. Device's AWP is at ramp. Cadian's playing red pole. Gabby's already rotated down towards B. Down in main and Stare with the responsibility of holding down this A site. Chev highlighting the CT defenses for us as Rez and Torsen are going to look to take a bit of space. ZTR with the bomb, the tail of this, but smokes are faded. It's down on the timing. Catches info at least. Oh, the late silo play. Cadian's dead. Cadian's dead.
Oh, wow. Brilliant work.
It's just late. You weren't expecting it. Especially with 2 to 3 players noted crossing secret. Man advantage.
Device has their exit, and he's not moving a muscle. If you could bait that shot with some sensational jiggles, that would give you some informed decision-making. 45 seconds to find their finish. With Astralis operating in the absence of Cadian. Does look like Device is going to be tested here. Oh my god, they thought about it.
All pressure on Stare.
That's great work on the smoke.
Stare's on his own in A.
Past, and yes, Stare's got a lot to do. ZTR with the Mac 10 bounding around corners. Bomb lost, but still. Oh, he gets 2! How has he gotten away with that? And there's more where that came from. Slend, he hits the shot just about. Clutch time. Just
still going for it.
He put an extra dot in the belt of Slend, and now a 1 versus 1. For his first Device.
No kit. Running out of time.
Rez is just playing the time very well. Holds it at the back of the wall, nails it on the walk up.
Let's fucking go, man. Nice fucking kill. Sick round. Nice, Henry.
Happy with that one, our GamerLegion, understandably so. You win the bonus, then you win the all-in without the util. Now they're on an eco. 9-7 scoreline reads. This is the kill right here, the difference maker.
Yeah, you say that. I also feel like the Slend not dying to Yabi as the second guy that's flown up the vent after a down double. This one needed that. Needed that.
Cadian trying to do too much, trying to chase the secret plate. And we did discuss in-game leaders and ramp. Well, Cadian, unfortunately for him, just because he has so many riflers who are strong in those type of map control positions, he has to play ramp, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
So you've got Stare and Yabi over towards A. It's down to be an outside rifler, Device with the AWP, which leaves Cadian at the ramp.
GamerLegion through full smoke wall.
Did flash themselves.
And now they're walking into a 3-man Deagle stack on ramp.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Feels a lot more fine now, doesn't it, with that hell position Molotov'd off.
Rez having a bit of a map, isn't he? 19 kills for him. 13 for PR, and then Slend with the impact in that last round as Torsen grabs a kill on a Stare, and it is just going to be 3 players left to find. So 10 rounds feels like a certainty at the moment. Oh, whack-a-mole. Oh, we
don't know if he did
something.
Yeah. Oh, Device certainly did. Nice shot.
All right. Well, next round we will be getting the loss bonus coming into the bank balance of Astralis of only 2,400. So I feel like Cadian just overspent. Right now he's only got himself at 1,300 smackaroos. He's probably going to be operating with... Maybe he goes New Famus?
New Famus.
New Famus?
It's already started to look a lot more effective.
What do you reckon this means? I'm going to translate it.
Yeah, before I say it out loud. That's good.
Because I think he was probably,
been a team chat thing.
Probably meant to that in team chat.
Yeah.
The problem is Torsen's Danish.
Immediately turn those player mics off in case Torsen does do the translation. Okay. Oh, I don't even know.
It is prohibited. Do you think they couldn't? Like saying that happened in a round that he couldn't do?
Something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
Because the direct translation makes it seem like they've broken a cardinal rule.
It's prohibited, guys.
Down doesn't, strike me as the type of guy who's well, no, I don't want to say that either.
Moving on.
Yep, anyway. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, rug up. If you're going to turn this ship around, it's a start now. Both hands on the steering wheel. Starboard. Which one's starboard? Port side.
The opposite of port. Yeah.
Either way, start turning, and the winds of change will need to be in your favor as Cadian will operate with the MP9. Rifles for the rest. Util to work with this time, but Diffuse Kit's still absent, unfortunately so. Those of you playing at home, we are on the current patch.
Trying to make it work yard. Stauner just throws a couple of speculative shots through the smoke, but looks like safe passage has been achieved. I don't see any HEs to break.
Oh, the timing.
Ooh, yeah. Slend had an opportunity.
Stown doesn't know how much trouble he could be in. Well, he does now.
Certainly does. Wow, Rez does well to actually just break through on this fight on main. Torsen trades, Yabi down, and Astralis soon to be conceding GamerLegion 11.
This is Astralis' map pick.
Nice shot from Slend. And this is Astralis' map pick. Mirage, the opportunity for GamerLegion to take it in two if they are to convert Nuke.
It's a bit of a mixed bag for Astralis on Mirage in 2025. In Bounty, they did pick up a win over Wildcard on this, well, on that map, and then coming into Katowice in stage 1, they lost to MIBR 16-12. We covered that game. They even picked it, and that's because MIBR's Mirage at the tail end of last year was terrible. What does that say? More about Astralis or more about MIBR? I don't know. A 13-5 loss against Spirit, and a 13-11 win against Furia to put them in this match right now for survival, as, well, Cadian will not. Torsen removes that, and now they're starting to get... Oh, okay.
Wow.
Bit of sass coming out of GamerLegion.
Tell you what, I'm going to just bring up Rez's individual ratings since he joined GamerLegion, because I think Astralis might be one of the biggest names so far, and he still has great output.
I just need to make a quick amendment, Alex. I said we're on the most recent patch. We're on the one that has the cheaper FAMUS.
Oh, has there been a hotfix or something?
There's been another update.
Okay.
So we're not on that one.
Yeah.
But we are on the one with the cheaper FAMUS and the MP9 nerf.
Mm-hmm. You know, when everything's been going so well, when a team starts singing, when they feel like they're just 2 rounds away,
you lose to a couple of 5-7s
and then everything falls apart. Like, I'm not saying that's happening. I'm just saying that
sours.
It could ruin everything.
It could.
It could. Astralis could. All it would take is a quick one tap. Ooh, good work. Again, it's PR. I'm very impressed for his debut LAN. He's just been getting the ones he should, which actually some players have struggled with.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, PR, this is a great way to break onto our screens.
For
great
real.
way to start your campaign in GamerLegion. A little bit unfortunate for GamerLegion with the VRS cut off yesterday and them just missing out on an invite by, I think it was like 3.5 points or something.
Come on, 3.5 points?
Something crazy.
Well,
or they lost 3.5 points and then they missed out by 1 point.
So something
it could
really
be even
nasty,
worse.
Yeah.
We got our mathematicians on the line as Stare and Yabi in a 2v5 situation. 35 seconds left on the clock, and even if they get one, then they should be done. That information. Hold up a second!
Oh, how about that then? Not just 1, but 4. Yabi puts 3 on the floor. It's up to ZTR. Yabi last seen CT vent. Bomb needs to be picked up. That smoke won't last forever. He still thinks he's gone lobby. He's might overlook main. Yabi could catch a little bit of a retiming here. He hears the sound cue down the vents now. This is actually shifting even more so in favor of ZTR, but Yabi has the unknown timing down the vents, already heading single. ZTR closes it. Sound cue demanded of Yabi to finish this incredible and phenomenal round. Oh, ZTR saves their bacon. That got awkward quick thanks to Yabi's sharp shooting on the 5-7, but GamerLegion prevail. There will not be a mood soured. Instead, they have got a handful and then some of map points.
They thought they were out of hot water. They dealt with the pistols, a 2v5, and then Yabi happens on the cusp of the smoke, spamming away the snappy turtle. You get yourself with 3, but ZTR, the hero of the day. Oh, that's a nerve-wracking moment.
You see how they immediately dart their eyes up to Astralis because they know that one hurts to lose. Hope was found.
And double orbs too.
And double orb connects. Its device takes the first. Pre-aim from Slend is fantastic. Does remove it, but will they be ready for another one? Perhaps Cadian could catch them off guard if they start to waltz ramp. Doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. What a shot!
He's sharp.
He's really sharp.
Crisp kid.
Bro, he's just absolutely dominated Yabi. And now it's just, down in his timings. He's very good at this. Tries to pull crosshairs. PR just trades. PR takes down Cadian. What a gamer! That was all kind of unassisted. Like, that's just him.
And I think he's closed this down.
He is him.
PR for problems resolved.
Wow. Yeah, for real. I'm so impressed they found this kid. I mean, just after, you know, oh, wow, Flammers has a good tournament.
We'll just find another one.
I've just found another one.
Well, Flammers, he's in the playoffs already. That's where GamerLegion want to go, but they are about to be one map to the good with their map choice of Mirage coming up next.
Bro, he's hitting everything. Give him another one. Yeah, he'll take it. 20 frag total. Keep it up with Rez. Solid work from GamerLegion. That's on their opponent's map pick. Then that of Slen, the AWPer, as far as finding openings. So when he is taking them, he's succeeding.
Yeah, and look, when you look at it, you're expecting an AWPer to be finding a lot of fights. You want to set them up for those duels, but it's one of those factors. Yeah, look.
You see PR's T side?
Exactly. Right, so, you know, when you take a look at the minutia, you're able to really triangulate where those openings are coming from. As we have GamerLegion on the T-side start. Let's see if PR can get an opener. Rez through Palace, 3 through Ramp, ZTR with the U2, Cadian to receive playing triple box. Cadian doesn't... He only has device through connector. Uh-oh.
Cadian gets that clean tap, and the adjustment is there, but Slen too slow on the draw. PR brings him down. Do they have the site? Do they have the plan? It looks like a 3-man. Oh, make it 2 on the CT retake. He's another PR! Straight into Mirage. The way he started on Nuke. It's 4 kills. What a god! Oh, it's an ace from PR. The 17-year-old at his first official LAN, a large one at that, and he's delivered in a large way. Ace on the pistol, 3v5 turned on its head.
That is massive. This is a huge round. He's just shooting.
Yeah, they're CT. That's it. Don't worry, I got it. They're CT. Yep. He's goosh. Actually, I'll kill him. I'll kill them all. I'll kill them all. Don't worry about it. Then he reloads, gets the last as well. What a gamer.
Look at the confidence just being exuded.
Your framing has just got, it's put it in a whole new light. Like he hasn't been corrupted by like disappointing LAN results. He's just shooting like he has been. You know, it's just like, this is just another day. In fact, if anything, it's even more exciting for him. The confidence is even higher because I've made it. I'm playing in Katowice.
Exactly. He has no baggage.
Yes.
He's coming in. This is his first plane ride.
Yeah.
Everything is new and everything is a joy right now.
They gave you some biscuits and they gave you a free tea.
Wait, we get free water on the plane?
This is crazy.
Hold up. We got to watch television for 8 hours straight?
Meanwhile, Device, he's flown Emirates Business for the last, like, you know, well, initially, for a couple of years, he was flowing exclusively Emirates Business, and NIP felt like Ryanair.
Yes, and he definitely didn't pay for baggage. He got to the airport and they've gone, and you also didn't check in, sir. That'll be 200 euros, thank you.
Yeah, I know, I understand most airlines, it's 23 kilos. Here it's 20, so you're
just so we play that little game.
Yeah, 70 euros, please.
Oh, dear.
Anyways, moving on.
That's our gripes. Back to the game.
Bang. Second time's the charm. Rez loses his head. Smokes have landed. Yabi contributes heavily. If they could really twist this knife, they did it on Nuke as well. Second round force bite. Went Astralis' way on the first map. The Eagles are taking their pot shots. That's an important one from PR, and ZTR with the low HP pushes jungle. Oh. Huge kill. Just as they fade, he takes that opportunity in the guise of the smoke to jump through. Low HP. Ooh, it's down. Dangerous game from him, and backing away for the Kev.
Yeah, might just save. If they knew the HP was so low on a lot of these members, they could have given this one a crack, but Cadian wants to hold on to the MP9 and is almost caught. How does he get out of this one? 2 points of health. We'll be able to backpedal. It's down, heading over towards T-Spawn as well, and yeah, with Torsen 44, Slen 32, ZTR 31, a stray bullet here, there, or everywhere could have caused Astralis into another force buy, but this time we'll start with the conversions for GamerLegion. Now, that's an AK-47, and I don't think he's going to be able to scoop that one up. We'll just back off, hold on to the Kev, hold on to the Deagle.
Two Deagles.
You're pretty good with names.
Yeah.
Oldrich Norby. We should get Striker to help us with that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't really know.
He's from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Surely it's just... Is this looks like Oldrich?
Yeah.
Like Ollie? Would you call him Ollie?
Probably. I just love that they're calling Res Fred.
Hey, Freddy. Oh, yeah.
Freddy! Well, we had Freddy. Yeah, he's Fred.
That's true. Crims is Fred.
Crims is Freddy.
Fred's very formal. Well,
is it?
No, it's not as formal as
No, Frederick is like when he's in trouble with his mum.
Or he's
Frederick, come down here now!
part of an ancient vampiric tribe or something.
You don't have a longer name. You've got the shortest name in the book.
It's pretty short. Yours is, well, yeah, yours is actually Extendo.
Right, yeah, when I'm in trouble, I'm Alexander. What's shorter than Chad? Okay, Alex is getting distracted. You're getting distracted, Alex. 4 letters. Give me a first name, chat, that's shorter than 4 letters.
Ben.
Well done. Okay, well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
We saw what the 5-7 was able to do before, but in the hands of Yabby. He's got a deagle this time. It's staring device with those, and they're both parked under the balcony.
One Molotov could really rumble them, and the fact that's it. That's the molly. Device is burning down. Kind of like London Bridge.
Is there a Danish bridge?
There's a couple.
Copenhagen Bridge.
Yeah, probably.
And it's been crumbling for a while.
But it's probably got a cool name.
Arcadian, your position has been triangulated.
Right.
And, oh!
Nothing. They take no prisoners.
We might just do... We can do Brazilian Vitality here.
Oh, I love
Brazilian
it.
Vitality?
I love it when we get to hear the
He's
name
like,
of the
we're doing
call.
Brazilian Vitality.
That's right.
What does that mean?
I know, but I love that that exists.
What's Brazilian Vitality?
I want to learn. I'm learning.
Show us what Brazilian Vitality is, ETR.
I mean, I'm already calling the Portuguese pistol. I'm going to start calling the Brazilian Vitality once I know what it is.
Okay, so PR and Rez going over towards A ramp.
Okay.
No utility thrown out middle whatsoever for the T's.
They're
just swinging.
They run out ramp.
Brazilian
That's
Vitality.
pretty Brazilian, actually. You just run out ramp and... Guys, can we look at A for a sec? So mid's fighting. Double from Stown clears out mid. PR and Rez are already killing jungle players. Device can't believe it. Stown gets one from the grave. It's a 2-on-1.
The Brazilian Vitality.
2 run through the ramp smoke, while 3 of them run out mid at the same time.
Yeah, so you didn't use any grenades, you just shot.
Yeah, it was pretty... it is kind of how the Brazilians play Counter-Strike in, like...
But what's the Vitality?
Because you win the round.
I see.
That's what makes it Vitality. Brazilians haven't done much winning. I missed that. I was talking.
No, it's fine.
You're
not to know.
Did you enjoy
that could have been what he said. See, the reason that call is kind of crazy is because... The reason that call is kind of crazy is because you have full belts of utility.
Yeah, true. But in case it doesn't...
No, but think about it. If you just get shut down, because you're just playing heads-up CS, if you just get full shut down, you lose all your weapons and all your nades. So that's a very risky choice to make, especially in a first gun round where you know you're even going to have the util advantage. Because the CTs, with the finances where they're at, after a force in the second, will have M4s, but they'll be missing key pieces of util and kits.
Do you know what we should start coming up with names for? Is when you get 10 kills and 0 deaths.
It's called the PR.
That's called the PR? Yeah. Personal record. 20 and 0.
It's on the professional register right now.
Yep. 4 rounds in, you got 10 kills. I mean, an ace in the pistol helps.
That does help.
It really helps.
Especially if you've got a pointy rifle.
Have you?
Mine doesn't shoot so straight these days.
Ouch. Right between the legs. Rez. Catches flak.
This is petulant resistance, isn't it?
It is. And I think Astralis are personally responsible.
Well, this is pretty resourceful of GamerLegion.
It is. It is. Like a perfect read. It's paced right.
Keep cooking them. Let's see the...
Keep tilting them.
Pretty righteous of ZTR.
No, we're gonna do A fake.
We're going to do A fake.
keep tilting them.
I'd be pretty restless right now if I was Astralis.
Tech pause called. When a team's getting kind of blown out like this.
Pushed round, some might say.
Pushed around, yeah. Pushed round, sorry. You need to stop. You're done. You're done. Perfect rifling, though, for sure. I agree with Eric in the chat. Okay, I'm done now. You don't have to be, but I am.
Why are we stopping? How about we stop when he dies?
Okay.
So you're allowed to get in any more PRs that you'd like until PR sustains his first death. Struggling with P words.
Me too.
The R ones are easy.
Yeah. Got a couple of R words in the chamber.
Yeah, recreational. I'd need a P word to go with that.
Yeah. Are there any sports? Polo. Polo, recreational polo.
Now you're turning it around.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a bit of a mic issue there, everybody. We got it sorted. Astralis have more than a mic issue right now.
A round issue.
It's pretty rough as 0 and 5 for Stare and Device. Device with the AWP out and about. Stare has support on A. Device from Tickets down over towards Connector. Yabi's playing Vent Room and Cadian on B. Remember, we heard them say they were going to do an A fake, so do they continue with that? Rez was donated utility to throw out the 2 smokes for the up-down and trying to siphon away that defense of the Danes from middle to allow ZTR, Torsen and Slen to walk through.
Okay, let's see Astralis' reaction to this AU tilt. There's 3 bodies all paying attention to that, and Yabi's trying to spot mid, but they are creeping and they're crawling. Yabi trying to be in a position to deal with it, and Stare saying nothing else behind it. Down's reposition is brilliant. Catches another, though, with the knife out. Good find for Resin to the A site. He's lost his teammates, and they have the bomb.
He's quick on this, so he's going to try and head through CT spawn. Has time 50 seconds. Cadian in window room, supported by Yabi.
Perfect walk timing.
The penny will drop that this is a possibility in a moment. This would be crazy from Rez.
It would be crazy if no one considered it yet as being held. Oh, it was.
Well, that was a proportionally rational response as that's it, no more. PR has sustained his first death. And Astralis their first round. PR knowing that he has to try and sell that fake. You need to see there's a bit more bite, so he steps out, looks for a duel, doesn't get offered one, but Rez, he definitely does. So good damage. 2 players staying alive. Finances are in favor of GamerLegion for the follow-up buy. Guns will need to be dropped from the Danes. And it needs to get started now for Astralis. This is for elimination. So it'll be another best of 3 for the winner of this, taking on Spirit or Liquid later today for the final spot in the Spodek. But Astralis are looking flat.
Currently, Stare, though, looks like he's in prime position. Never mind. Just aim mapping into the site again. PR with the double kill. Didn't like the way that death felt. Immediately rectifies the issue. Oh, there's a distinct lack of frags from the majority of Astralis here.
Indeed.
Do you know what's crazy is actually Device has got the second highest ADR. He's got 67 ADR with 0 kills.
Can't finish his meal.
Yeah.
This would be the most frustrating way to go down. Oh, and PR, he has been let off the leash.
He really has. You got 1 HP. You could, chill. But he wants to take it all away from them. He wants them to be mad. Keep tilting them, said ZTR. But it seems that they've drawn the line in the sand here. Won't be advancing through any smokes like that, so 2 rifles saved by Astralis.
You know what is crazy with what you pointed out about Device's ADR? 180 damage has come from utility. So I don't know how to do the mathematical equation, but I would say that that probably factors in for the majority of his damage done so far.
Yeah.
And I think that keep tilting them, when you do that dry swing, the Brazilian Vitality, as they dubbed it, that is a tilting round to lose to. Players just running at
They're just running at me.
Exactly.
Like you hear the players.
That's tilting.
Bang! Look at that from Slen. Boosted up. Cadian cancelled immediately.
GamerLegion are packing their bags right now.
Hang on, waits down. He's got multi-kills from that position before. Won't be so lucky, but Yummy building around at least a little bit more possible, a little bit more attainable. Bomb down in middle on Cat. Device going to be playing the fade of that smoke. It's fading now. You can see her there on the radar. We'll start to poke his nose and investigate.
Torsen heading back towards B. Is he worried about a push? Well, Slen's not going to clear this, so there's a ghost behind Torsen. As he heads over towards the B site, he might be able to get space, but if he jumps out, Device will hear it. It's unlikely Stair plays. You let Device keep on looking, and Torsen will just be past the angle. So Device catches him and announces his presence. Just gets the kill. First one there for Device. Now they're out on A.
Slen scoops up the bomb, looking to join PR. Stair from CT. Does he force the issue? Yes, and nails the headshot as well. Important kill from Stair. Puts it into Slen's 1v2 clutch. There's a lot riding on this for Astralis. They must be able to convert. You need to start removing some of the funds out of GamerLegion. Their strong start has got them very wealthy.
No kit.
Yeah, time sensitive. No smoke. Combination of which makes this feel very doable. A 10-second stick. And Slend, all he has to do is just knock him off the bomb. And this round falls apart for Astralis. It's about 10 seconds now. Device has got nothing. He can't do anything. Keep his AK is the only slight win he's going to get in this round. It's 7 for GamerLegion. After making mincemeat of Astralis on Nuke, Astralis' pick, this definitely is feeling like it's GamerLegion territory.
Now, not as huge of a celebration as we saw from Slen when he had that P250 clutch on the B-bomb side on the pistol round a couple of matches ago. He got left hanging by his boys a little at that time, so maybe he didn't want to be jumping out of his chair, but that one's easy. Get one kill, play the clock.
Let's fucking go, man.
He's singing Danish songs at Astralis.
They're having a great time.
They are.
Someone like Torsen, especially a name like Device on the other side of the server, is someone he would have been looking up to.
100%.
Oh, the Danes. This is not the start to 2025 that they were hoping for. Here comes the explode.
Cadian. Oh, he's been caught by the flashes, but overlooked. An opportunity for him to do some damage here on the MP9. Bursting in. One and done. Staring Device coming in market. PR's push the smoke. This is ridiculous! The audacity to push behind him like that, that is just unheard of.
Ash has found someone who can just replicate the audacious nature of Flammers.
Yes.
PR is just pushing and getting up to nonsense.
Can you imagine your coach looking you in the eyes and saying, I want you to play like a crazy person?
Just do whatever the hell you want, kid.
Ah, maybe Stan could clutch. Oh, hang on, you've doubled up bench. Surely in his head, he's not considered a second player bench. Yeah, no, not at all. And now you're walking in, you don't think there's going to be a second. PR puts one into the back of your skull.
You're farming them. Oh my god.
Yo, this kid. He's a kid. He's 17 years of age and he's jumping through smokes. What a cheeky boy he is.
You got Rez, the IEM Oakland 1924 MVP sitting next to you saying, you're farming him, bro. You're just out here trashing him.
You're farming.
How about this then? You leave the bomb top mid, but 3 of you push. Warpath on, Torsen. Oh, good trade. Important trade from Stown, but he's lost other teammates in the process. Slen picks up Device on Con. Cadian and Stown doing everything they can. It's not a great weapon for Cadian. Maybe Stown's rifle? No, brought down comfortably. PR on to 16 and 2.
They are floating on the air of confidence right now. The way that GamerLegion are playing Counter-Strike against Astralis, they are throwing. Every decision they make, there is full confidence behind it, whereas Astralis have none of it. 2 kills for Stair, 2 for Device, 4 for Cadian, 5 for Yabby, Stown with 7. But right now they are echoes of their former self. Astralis about to be eliminated from IEM Katowice 2025 by a bunch of plucky upstarts. Ash has gone and done it again. And you get it done quick, you get it done clean, you get it done easy. And then you get a free crack at either Spirit or Liquid. Winner of that series running adjacent right now. We'll play the winner of this one for the final spot in the Spodek.
I don't think Ash is ready to count his chickens before they hatch. You can see a very stern face on him as he sits 9-1 up, a map to the good. And also, I think it bears repeating that, yes, the loser of this is eliminated. The winner is not in the playoffs. It's going to be the winner of that Liquid Spirit game. Into their second map now, as you can throw on a second screen. They mess up the boost and cancel it?
Yeah, apparently so.
Huh? Oh, bloody hell. Rez just walked through a smoke and bullied him. Down. Torsen out ramp. There's so much pressure.
And it's happening so quick.
Like, already you feel like you've lost so much territory. Oh, yeah. That spam put Stare on notice. Block smoke con. He's going to swing on that. And good work from Yabi. Anticipated it. Man advantage, but...
Oh, here's a kill. Oh, he heard the steps. Slen still hears the steps.
He's worried about the B site being occupied by someone.
Heading to move.
Oh God!
Didn't spot him? No. Slend, flick back.
They're convinced that there must be a B player. Little do they know, 4 members of Astralis cheated A. Cadian's getting to B in time. Cadian's acting like they could be deep into B site. He's right. There was an opportunity for that, but...
Slend unscoped as well. So that Soundkey wouldn't be heard because he quick changed away, but he can't rescope. And Yabi pushing underpass has a very good timing available to him.
They both have good positions. This feels like it's destined for an Astralis second round. Oh, yeah, Jiggle doesn't really deter him. And now from behind, a quick tap to the head. Yabi makes it look a lot cleaner than Device did. Impossible for Slend with the bomb and abs. He's got nothing to do with this one.
What I would want my player to do right now, considering my finances, is look for kills.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to retain the AWP. Right now they have so much residual money that the drops are going to be fine. So if he can get another kill, I understand the time is almost gone. But one and done. And they do get double AWPs, Astralis to bring through. So one for Yabi, he'll give that to Device. Cadian gets to keep his. And it's just about recovering the 3 meager rounds that Astralis have available after what has just been a storming performance by the Legion of Gamers.
Take bomb B, boys.
So even with 3, you go into the second half knowing you're up against it. Pistol for Astralis will be a must, and then rifle round after rifle round.
I wonder if they're going to call the French phase. That could be an interesting call. So if it's anything like...
If you called it like the French Furia, then that would just be like the inverse of the Brazilian Vitality.
That's clever. Last round of the second half, sorry, first half of our second map. And yeah, I mean, looking at those kill totals, it tells the story, as does the number at the top of the screen.
PR is 18 and 3.
Yeah. And he even throws smokes for the...
18 and 3. Look at the rest of the server.
No one else is in double digits.
Not even close.
You're close to 20. You could end this half with 20 kills and no one else has 10. Let's find out. Pressure onto the B player. Yabi has Cadian as well, posted up, so he doesn't have to be too concerned. That's a lot of damage onto Yabi. Well-placed HE, but they're not committing. So what's the purpose of PR and Slend? I suppose it was to search. Oh, he is going to search, because that smoke's a little bit... Yeah, oh, too much of an invitation. Good work from Device.
They're going to happen, especially with the confidence that the kid's been playing with, just going for the craziest, risky ASIP maneuver.
He's probably seen like 5 opportunities like that, and 4 of them have paid off.
Going to give it another go as ETR tasked with throwing out the util from spawn. Connector and window smokes to liberate the push for Rez and Torsen through the... Oh, dear.
Little do you know, Chad, is that they plan to miss the window smoke to keep Cadian looking at window.
Okay. And then what happens?
Well, the smoke fades ramp, Slend catches Stare on a jiggle, and then ZTR walks into the scope on window. Looking good. Astralis seem to be finding just the tail end of this half, a couple of opportunities.
It could go wrong.
It certainly could. Oh no, no, Rez, yeah, no, not easy. Stow makes it look so. And Slend and on the switch, somehow he's not dead. Why is he not dead? Close to going wrong for Astralis. They do recover in a way. I mean, 2 rounds at the tail end to work with 3 for survival at Katowice. Group B, lower bracket, and it's brutal out here. GamerLegion are throwing Astralis around the server, at least in that first half. It was T-side from GamerLegion, and they just started to run at them. PR, an incredible haul. If you've missed it, go back and watch it, because that was truly stunning. 18-4. The result of that, and look what the bookies are saying. GL seem to have booked themselves at least a ticket to that final in the lower bracket.
This is crazy.
This is a very real strategy.
Can you imagine if he kicked it off with it? Now you look silly, don't you?
You look a bit silly there. You do look silly. No one's denying that. Kind of need someone on shore. Astralis have broken into this B-bomb site nicely. Katie eats that flash. Rez has a chance. Onto Yabi, goes wide looking for trouble, and it's found him. No ammo. Torsen, what have you got for us? A 1 versus 4. A very tall order, and there's a flank coming in as well.
Oh, he heard him.
Oh my god, he knows where they both are. He knows where they both are. He actually could hit another tap to the head. A chance presents itself. No ammo. 1 bullet, 2 targets. Can't pull it off. Gets closer than they'd have liked, I'll tell you that. But Astralis, that was a must-win pistol for survival here at the Intel Extreme Masters.
Yeah, well, during the break, the conversation would have been, boys, we need a whole lot more than belief to bring us back into this game. We need some frags. So a great way to kick things off for Device and Stown, the two of them in combination, breaking that B-bomb site apart.
Now, I'm not going to be critical of the PR attempt. I will just say that that's exactly what happens when you have an 18-2 half. You know, like
That's contingent on their mid players making sure no one can come up. But when the util lands on B, they rotate through market. So they're expecting a lot more players about B apartments, not the split.
Yeah, which was a great
still,
call.
it is. Yeah. Hey, it doesn't look great. If it pays off, he's a genius.
Yeah. And you drop it an AWP for Slend.
Right now they have 3 players over towards A. Rez close ramp, Torsen in support, and ZTR over towards Ticket with the flash in hand. The scout of Slend starting B and PR on short. So nobody monitoring mid whatsoever for GamerLegion. But it's A.
Flash comes in. Rez escorts one out. It's a device double. Just puts ZTR with a lot to do and a Desert Eagle to do it. Has actually invested into the kit, so that will be accessible to them.
That looks messy. Slend, I was going to say, I don't know if he's going to get to save because of Cadian, and now that his position's been noted, that's not going to happen whatsoever. They just step on out, sweep him under the rug, and make this a 4-round game. Should become quite quickly a 3-round game, because round number 6, a certainty, with the board being wiped, GamerLegion having nothing. Surprising that flash didn't get device in that position that ZTR threw, so just not deep enough. This will be a stressful way back, but in terms of the experience of this Astralis roster, you've got device which speaks for itself, but then you've got the core, Stound, Yabi, Cadian back together. Three of which should know what it takes to win and win together. So going for the similar play as the previous. Up A round with 3, 1 out of Palace, and Cadian as that lurk piece in middle. His Mac 10 will open the account onto Rez, and he gets a whole lot more info. At least 3 players spotted in window. The mop and bucket is out, the cleanup crew are here, and the ecos are getting farmed. The Danes in chat like whatever they said in the voice comms. I'm going to check it out. Oh. That's fair enough.
Yep.
Can't repeat that one. Slend still able to get at his AWP.
Oh, sweet.
Now, what if PR's run out of gas?
That is probably, would be understandable, but I'd also just turn to Rez, Torsen, Slend, and say, he got you this far.
Exactly, but they need to come online as well. They haven't had to do a lot of heavy lifting because of PR's impact. Now they're going to be tested. Now it has to be a team effort to close this one down. Rez connector, PR short, ZTR B, Torsen A, Slend rotating with the AWP. 2 out Palace, Katie in a late piece, Astaire also dealing with those mid-rotations. Time to float close A ramp, Rez and Torsen again, this time with bigger guns, similar setup, and they're going to be on the front foot. U2 overhead.
No one's holding with device, and he's got the bomb. So, like, if he was to go down, it gets really awkward.
Slend's in trouble.
Wow, lovely timing on that, and unable to control the spray, but device loses that bomb, and PR! He's still on it. Clears out mid. Cleared it out. Spam is good. Torsen's better. GamerLegion steal that one away. I didn't get to see it from PR's perspective, but the fact he's just 1 versus 2'd mid is certainly going to show signs of life for a second half out of him. Here it is.
There it is. The activation late, just catching the late pieces. Cadian and Astaire obliterated. And said running out of gas. I think he's one of the new gen. He's an electric vehicle, and his batteries are fully charged. Astralis' celebration short-lived. So calling out what util has been used to block where. CTs have blocked B apps, they've used 1 connector and 1 Palace. meaning that they can only possibly have 2 remaining. That information being siphoned back to the in-game leader of Cadian so we can piece this mid-round together. Yabi and B apartments. Cadian dealing with underpass, the rotation of Stan and Device back over. But ZTR, a flash, a push, and a chance against Yabi is denied. An opener for the Danes.
They immediately pivot back. They're going to regroup and retool for the A finish with that stair top mid box.
You might gamble if you're GamerLegion.
It looks like they're at least going to regroup up for a mid fight, especially now the window smoke's been thrown out. So stair will get a lot of answers for the boys walking out ramp. PR's going looking. Also is a free frag for stair, well played by him.
And at the moment, this should probably just be a GamerLegion save, and that's if they get the chance. PR's nade, not bad. Needs to find the kill though, and does. But Astralis are into A.
Should be the save. Slendy perhaps trying to change the dialogue, maybe the communication that some of them are taking some heavy licks. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to get anything on his smoke spam. So they'll reside themselves to 7th for Astralis. This is a solid start. As far as comebacks go, when you're 9-3 in the hole, at one point you were 9-1 in the hole. This has been a run from Astralis, in fact 5 across both halves consecutive before GamerLegion did win that round in the previous. So straight back to their winning ways. Yabi getting that nice opener onto ZTR. A bit loud about his clearance of that kitchen.
And also another one where the flash, not deep enough. This time it was ZTR, the one taking the fight. And sure, Yabi is on a tight angle, but it looked like ZTR was premeditated with that clear, aware of where they potentially are on their default. So maybe just a little bit of a miss on the throw, or an understanding of a different kind. But with 2 rifles saved,
yeah, being on that little shelf in B apartments is a good spot for the to disrupt the pre-aim.
interesting Ash didn't take a timeout there to discuss their options. The saved guns does mean drop, so it does mean another buy for GamerLegion. PR starting A. Traditionally the short player.
Yeah, leaves a lot on Slen.
They're gambling completely away from B.
Device's toes might be visible here. They're getting flashed in, so he is dead. PR. Nameplate shows the B site might be light.
The bomb to be scooped up. PR staying front facing on a ramp. Good smoke.
Yeah, you're not going to be braving that, are you? So that's going to leave the clock at about 40.
And Rez is searching over towards B, so he can call sector clear. That'll free up Slen to rotate. This could still work out for GamerLegion.
Certainly could. They have that late piece in Cadian, who is currently holding his push. It's I'd say a free frag for Cadian. There's Rez there.
Well, does that change the dialogue? Do you now rotate back and try and go to B?
He's running knife out to A, so he is going to join the troops. Smoke's fading.
You must know that they've gamble stacked.
With Rez's position, you'd assume. It's going to be tough. Molly Sandwich, Molly Dark. Still going to have vision. ZTR gets his chance, and so will PR. Another from him. Slend onto Stown. All the shots hitting. GamerLegion steal it. PR! A quad kill. PR knepper them.
26 and 7.
Yep, 26. You know, we were saying that perhaps he's going to cool off, in which case someone else would have to step up. But
he's going to need the support of his teammates. You see Cadian's decision-making process there. Okay, so Rez pushes B, which means he's told all of his teammates to rotate to A, which is exactly what had happened. But because he gets that kill, he thinks they're going to doubt this. They're going to now head over back towards B because, of course, well, we have the same information they do at this point. But no, they go into the stack and PR has another massive round. What's that, the pistol? He's had at least 5.
Yep.
He's had at least 5. The pistol plus that one is 9 of his kills. He pushed Market, which he got 2 kills, and then he killed Stown in the 1v1.
Oh, he's had plenty. Well, when you're 26, you're going to have a couple of impact rounds, that's for sure. That puts them 2 away from knocking out Astralis. And look what Astralis are coming in with.
And next round, then they get 1900 loss. This is essentially do or die right now for the Danes.
Oh, wow, where did Starn's health go? Rez hits the first bullet. He's traded by Cadian, miss window smoke.
He has A again.
Locked, and yeah, he is A again. Yabi and Stera are actually contacting out with the bomb. Chip damage from the nade does connect. PR tucks into Palace, will be a problem for them if they commit to this site. Yeah, ZTR, you can see he's got no answers. He's communicating to his team all the possible nooks and crannies they could have gotten off to, but is he considering Device close on the fade? It will come down to timing on that exchange. Cadian brings the bomb through, or rather rejoins the bomb crew. Starting to walk out. Smoke. See, is that for Con? Yeah, wow, nice lineup.
I think PR's won them the round.
It's late Palace play. He needs his teammates to not be dead, though.
Well, they're doing that.
In fact, they're doing better than that. He's actually won his duel with Device. We talked about the timing. Now he starts to crawl. Backs are turned. PR. Oh, he even takes the time to play anti for his teammates. Flash gets a double kill. He can't be stopped. Can't be tamed. 28. As he is single. Well, I mean, it takes a village. But he's king of the village.
It's like cycling, which is a sport I know nothing about.
Yes.
But he's
great.
at the front, being the windbreaker, and everyone else is behind him just pedaling with ease.
Yeah.
It has a name. I think it's called a peloton.
He's the head of the peloton.
Okay. Or is that a brand?
Like Mr. Bean.
Either right now, PR could be becoming a brand name for GamerLegion. He's cool, he's calm, he's collected, and he is delivering.
Look at the buy to defend your place at the Intel Extreme Masters.
It would have been worse without the plant. It's miserable for Astralis.
Yeah, but these are those kind of rounds that inexperienced teams can fall foul to. Your comms get a bit hectic. A player overextends and is punished. A weapon falls into enemy hands. There's ways this can go wrong. But this is the golden opportunity, right? You've already got to this point. You are in prime position to beat the higher seeded team, knock them out of the tournament in a 2-0 fashion. Astralis for survival have to go off of this call, and it seems to be eccentric. It's actually very light on. They're focused mid. 3 players are just standing in middle ready for the fight. So only Torsen's going to be screaming for cavalry. It's not far away. The joy of Mirage. Those mid players can get there quickly.
Just about what type of a fight do Astralis choose? Do they fight CT or do they push into jungle? Do they fight stairs?
Unloads his mag, unsuccessful. They're in. Will be a retake round from Gamerlegion as Torsen spam yet to connect. 500 HP for Astralis. Torsen getting a run at. Oh, he's done well to find the one. There's the Mac 10 trade. Important from Stown. Rez tucked in. Hoping to catch Stown on a bit of a timing and actually, yeah, oh, he doesn't spot him. Oh, just about. That could have been a disaster. The flank from Stown could have been everything. They're losing bodies, Chad. It's only Yavi, and he's got 2. Astralis out of IEM Katowice. GamerLegion the ones to throw the knockout blow, and a 17-year-old by the name of PR. A huge reason as to why. 29-7 is final tally on their second map.
13-7, 13-7. GamerLegion handed Astralis their ass today, coming in as the underdog yet again. The run ends here.